The interviewer has come to a standstill. Has the interviewer become the interviewee?
Sorry to reverse the roles, but what do you think is, what's your take on judicial independence? Why is it something that we should aspire to have?
And I'm all for changing the rules too. Again, it's very important. I think it is a reflection of society, like you said. And to me, judges are supposed to be the most impartial thing. To me, I use the analogy of like a utopia. And you were talking about it before, how you can strive to get something, but you'll never get that. Like we'll never have a utopian society, even though it'd be ideal or it's what people want.
Yep.
But you strive for it, and you try to make those changes to make a better world or get close to it, even though you never will. And I think the same goes for judicial independence. It's like you're never going to have an impartiality because everyone's got different identities. There's so many different variables, but you need to take the steps to create diversity will lead to at least more impartiality, or at least more understanding of all different sectors of society, which supports people from different areas, because when things happen, whether it be civil, criminal, you just need different perspectives, and just because one thing was ruled one way, it may change another way, and that's the important part about having judges and juries as well, too.
Absolutely. I mean, the whole idea of due process is that we have an impartial tribunal, and that goes for either the trier of fact, could be the judge or the jury, or if the judge is making the calls, that judge, it's open to hear all the parties before making up his or her mind. That's very important. Not coming in with a preconception, with his or her mind made off, and that everybody gets a fair shake. Also, and this is something that is very difficult, but the good judges are the ones that are able to do this, which is they get to put aside their personal views and they rule based on the facts and the law. That is the only thing that matters for them. What is the law? And if I apply the law like it's supposed to be applied to this set of facts, the outcome, it's only one possible outcome. Those are the judges that are the best judges. And I'll just give you a quick example. You may have a judge that is very Catholic. That's his religion. And he's a devout Catholic. But when it comes to rulings regarding abortion, for example, he needs to follow the tenets of Roe versus Wade and what the law on abortion is. So if a judge gets influenced by his views on religion, by his religious beliefs, into making a ruling, then we lost judicial independence, and we lost that ideal of having an impartial, tribunal, and a judge that is supposed to be doing what he or she did when he took an oath, which is to protect the Constitution and to treat everybody equally. So that's the way I see it. The only criteria for a judge should be the law and the facts that are presented to them.
How often do you see those kinds of examples where the judge truly, is not truly impartial, but removes their own views and applies the facts and the law properly? And I know every situation is different because sometimes there isn't one clear outcome.
My universe is not that big of a sample for me to be able to say to you, this is a trend or this is the norm, but I would say this in all honesty, not as often as I would like to see it.
Okay.
So there's a lot of ground to be covered in terms of judges getting to that point. And the judges that have been on the bench for a while, they already are, and they will do what they understand. So a lot of times, and this happens all the way from the highest courts, Supreme Courts, all the way to the trial judges and the lower judicial officers. Sometimes there's a lot of backwards analysis. They reach the decision that they want to reach, and then they try to justify it. Which it shouldn't be that way. It should be a process where you take the facts that are presented, then you decide what the applicable law is, and then the outcome is based on that. A lot of times, they decide, I want the outcome to be X. How am I going to now justify and support that? And that is a problem.